We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the finale of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Ramirez, one of the league's most prolific power hitters, continues his hunt for a home run crown. Next. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Dustin.
He's set. Here it comes. Off we go tonight as the first pitch is swung on and hit foul off to the right. It's strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Batting second.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit the 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Standing in now, Wade Boggs, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
Pedroia aboard here at first with nobody out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Tanaka pauses. Here he comes 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Striding into the box, Manny Ramirez. He's clearly got his sights set on the league's top home run spot, given he's picked up the pace in this last month. Might we see him take the crown by the end of the season?
Oh, we might. The way he's swinging the bat right now, every time he knocks a donut off the bat, I think he's going deep.
High and deep to straightaway right. Judge ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
We circled this guy's name in the lineup card before the game even started. Sitting amongst the league leaders in home runs. No shock he drives the ball out to left field.
Coming to the plate now, David Ortiz. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be giving that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Settling in now, GARCIAPARRA, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Stepping in now, Jim Rice. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Carl Yastrzemski.
Next up for the Red Sox, Carl Yastrzemski. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
A pause and the 0-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for two on the two-run homer. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Rick Porcello gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last two.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax. Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Line drive to left. Yastrzemski is there, and he makes the catch for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Here's Brett Gardner now in his career against Porcello, who comes in with 16 base hits in 62 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Next for New York, Mickey Mantle, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Popped up. Boggs waits on it, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Mookie Betts. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Into the box, Jason Varitek, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes in with an average of .265, 11 home runs, and 38 runs batted in.
1-1.
Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Jeter will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
So he got him swinging. Dustin Pedroia goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Wade Boggs. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Red Sox leave 1. They're up 2-0. Here's Big Aaron Judge. In his career against Porcello, he's hitting .360. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
At the plate, Don Mattingly. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Stepping in, Robinson Cano, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
So coming to the plate, David Rosario. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Cano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Grounded softly to the right. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Manny Ramirez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Standing in now, David Ortiz. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, GARCIAPARRA. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. GARCIAPARRA takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Now back, designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jim Rice. He flew out in his last at-bat. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Jorge Posada, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Not even close to the strike zone.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The third baseman, Nellis.
Digging in now, Greg Nellis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Derek Jeter, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Gardner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in to try it again. Yastrzemski. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Rocket to third, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
The catcher, number 33, Jason Varitek.
Striding in for Boston, Jason Varitek. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Boston. Leading off the inning, Mickey Mantle has got to look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Judge is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. And he's back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 pitch. Nope. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled off. Mantle gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Into the box, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. One 1-0 count. Here it is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Standing in now, David Rosario, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. This is line to left. Yastrzemski is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We played 4 full. The Red Sox are out in front, 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Wade Boggs. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Manny Ramirez, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And that's the second out.
Now back.
Into the box now, David Ortiz. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
GARCIAPARRA is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 21 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Carl Yastrzemski would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 5 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Halfway home tonight from the Bronx. 5-2 now, Boston. Standing in, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Yastrzemski comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Nellis.
So striding forward now, Greg Nellis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And the deficit remains 5-2. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Into the box now, Jason Varitek, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. In there, now the throw. Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Betts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Grounded back up the middle. Jeter up the middle, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Now in the box, Brett Gardner. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Yastrzemski, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mickey Mantle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1 out, nobody on. Now a drive out to left center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Pitch outside the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
One out and a runner on third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yastrzemski is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Stepping up now, Don Mattingly. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Popped up. Boggs on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 3. Striding in, Manny Ramirez. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot. And with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle and strides to the plate like he owns it. Wouldn't be shocked if he got into another one.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Norm Garciaparra will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Zach Britton will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Yeah, and this late in the game, 6-3 feels pretty good. It's not locked up yet, but with a 3-run lead, you can feel comfortable handing it over to the back end of your bullpen to finish it off.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jim Rice. He's set and the pitch. A line shot to third base.
The left fielder, number 8, Carl Yastrzemski.
Standing in now, Carl Yastrzemski. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Ortiz at second. Garciaparrra is over at first with 1 away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Red Sox on top, 6-3. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Robinson Cano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Into the box, David Rosario. Boggs gloves it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So digging in now, Jorge Posada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Fly ball right down the line in left. Yastrzemski is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Red Nellis.
scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot down the line. Bonds comes up with it. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. As we go to break, another look at a throw nicely handled at first. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So stepping in, Jason Varitek. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and a strike to count. Britton pauses. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Right on the inside, black with a slider, laid off but called to strike. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And another foul ball. Varitek on at first, nobody out.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Stepping in now, Wade Bonds, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They still lead it 6-3. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Leading off the inning, Derek Jeter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the third baseline. Bonds takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So striding in, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. Bonds fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Stepping up to the plate, Mickey Mantle. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Manny Ramirez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. Fouled straight back. Britton's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Two count. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Ortiz. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. The 2-1 home. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 26 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Standing in now, GARCIAPARRA, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking beat it.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
GARCIAPARRA stands at first with 1 out. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. towards second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Left side. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
At the plate, Don Mattingly. He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle. GARCIAPARRA ranging up the middle onto first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here.
Get a hit. Come on.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Red Sox put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Rick Porcello hangs win number 11 on his line. Masahiro Tanaka permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Carson Smith works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Rick Porcello. His record is now 11-3. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. He falls to 11-7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.